Welcome to a journey that might redefine how you perceive reality. Today, we dive into a transformative concept. I see nothing as it is now. At first glance, this might seem confusing, even unsettling, but let me assure you, it's a doorway to clarity. Imagine for a moment that what you see around you isn't the full truth, but rather a projection shaped by your thoughts, beliefs, and experiences. This idea challenges us to question not just what we see, but how we see. As someone who has explored this practice deeply, I can promise it's a life-changing revelation. It's not just about philosophy. It's a tool, a method to peel back the layers that cloud our understanding. If you've ever felt stuck, unable to see things as they truly are, this concept might hold the key to freedom. So, take a deep breath and step with me into this exploration. Together, we'll uncover insights that could change not just how you see the world, but how you experience it. What if everything you see around you, this screen, the room you're in, even your own hands, is not what it appears to be? This idea, I see nothing as it is now, is more than a philosophical concept. It's a practice that challenges our most fundamental assumptions about reality. While this might seem unsettling at first, it's through these moments of discomfort that we often find our greatest opportunities for growth and understanding. To truly engage with this concept, the first step is to acknowledge that you might not fully understand it yet. And that's okay. Understanding isn't a prerequisite here. In fact, the recognition that you don't yet grasp the depth of this idea is essential. It's a way to unlearn false perceptions and make room for new insights. The goal isn't to intellectualize, but to practice, to immerse yourself in the process of questioning what you think you know. Think about this. Our minds are like lenses, filtering reality through layers of past experiences, biases, and assumptions. These filters shape how we perceive the world, often without us even realizing it. The practice of I see nothing as it is now invites us to look beyond these filters, to question whether what we're seeing is a reflection of the world as it truly is, or merely an echo of our own minds. This practice can feel disorienting, even challenging. The untrained mind resists such notions because they threaten the stability of what we've come to accept as reality. Yet this resistance is precisely why the practice is so powerful. By pushing against these boundaries, even slightly, we begin to unravel the threads of perception that bind us. It's not about making sweeping changes overnight, but taking small, deliberate steps that gradually clear away the debris clouding our vision. How does one begin? It starts with observation. Look around you. Pick an object, a cup, a book, a piece of furniture, and say to yourself, I do not see this object as it is now. Extend this thought to other items in your vicinity. Move from the immediate, perhaps a pen on your desk, to the broader, like a tree outside your window. This exercise isn't about doubt for its own sake, but about cultivating awareness. The key is honesty. Be truthful with yourself about what you feel as you engage with this practice. Resistance might arise, and that's natural. You might think, this is pointless, or I don't get it. Acknowledge those thoughts without judgment and continue. Each time you apply the exercise, you're peeling back another layer, revealing a clearer view of reality underneath. Over time, these small steps lead to profound shifts. You might start noticing patterns in your thoughts, realizing how often your mind colors your perception of events, people, and objects. This awareness is like a light breaking through a dense fog. It doesn't happen all at once, but when it does, it illuminates areas of your life that might have been hidden in shadow. This practice isn't limited to objects. It can extend to situations and relationships. Think about a conflict or challenge you're facing. Apply the idea, I do not see this situation as it is now. By doing so, you create space for a new perspective, one untainted by preconceptions or emotional baggage. It's a way of stepping outside yourself to see more clearly. As you continue, understanding begins to emerge, not as an intellectual conclusion, but as a deep-seated clarity. You start to see connections you hadn't noticed before, patterns that were previously invisible. This isn't about arriving at a final truth, but about embracing the process of discovery. It's about seeing with fresh eyes, unclouded by the past. The beauty of this practice is its simplicity. You don't need special tools or extensive training, just a willingness to engage. Even a few minutes a day can make a difference. Over time, these moments add up, creating a cumulative effect that transforms how you see and interact with the world. Ultimately, I see nothing as it is now isn't just a phrase, it's a way of life. It's a reminder to approach the world with curiosity and openness, to question rather than assume, and to embrace the possibility that there's always more to learn. This isn't about abandoning your current understanding, but expanding it, making room for growth and change. Through this practice, you'll find that the world becomes richer, more vibrant, and more alive. You'll see connections you hadn't noticed before, appreciate nuances that once escaped your attention, and discover a depth of experience that goes beyond the surface. This is the power of questioning, the freedom of seeing with new eyes. The practice of I see nothing as it is now isn't just a mental exercise. It's a transformative tool that can reshape how we experience life. By challenging our deeply ingrained perceptions, this practice encourages us to see beyond the surface, uncovering a richer, more nuanced understanding of the world and ourselves. At its core, this idea invites us to question not only what we see, but how we see. When we engage with this concept, we begin to notice how much of our reality is shaped by assumptions, biases, and past experiences. This awareness alone is powerful. It allows us to step back, to pause, and to reconsider what we take for granted. By doing so, we open the door to new perspectives and possibilities that might have otherwise remained hidden. Think about the objects and situations you encounter daily. How often do you truly see them for what they are, rather than through the lens of your expectations? By applying the simple phrase, I do not see this as it is now, you create a space for deeper clarity. This space is where growth happens, where understanding emerges, not through force, but through gentle practice and curiosity. This practice also teaches us the value of small, consistent steps. You don't need to overhaul your entire worldview overnight. Instead, start with something simple. Look at an object, a situation, or even a thought, and apply this idea. Over time, these small moments of questioning accumulate, leading to profound shifts in how you perceive and interact with the world. The beauty of I see nothing as it is now lies in its accessibility. It doesn't require special tools or a particular setting. All it asks is your willingness to engage, to question, and to explore. It's a reminder that transformation is always within reach, no matter where you are or what you're experiencing. This practice can also extend beyond objects to include relationships and emotions. For instance, when faced with conflict or misunderstanding, consider the possibility that you might not be seeing the full picture. Apply the idea, I do not see this person or situation as it is now. This simple shift in perspective can lead to greater empathy, better communication, and a deeper connection with those around you. Ultimately, this practice is about freedom. Freedom from the constraints of rigid perception, from the limitations of outdated beliefs, and from the weight of assumptions that no longer serve you. It's about reclaiming your ability to see the world with fresh eyes, to approach life with curiosity and openness, and to embrace the unknown with confidence. The impact of this practice goes beyond individual growth. As you cultivate this mindset, you'll find that it naturally influences how you interact with others and how you approach challenges. You'll become more adaptable, more understanding, and more willing to see things from different angles. In doing so, you'll not only transform your own experience, but also inspire those around you to do the same. The journey of I see nothing as it is now is one of discovery, not conclusion. It's a reminder that the world is far more intricate and fascinating than we often realize. By engaging with this practice, you invite a sense of wonder and possibility into your life, transforming even the most ordinary moments into opportunities for growth and insight. As you move forward, carry this idea with you. Let it guide you in moments of doubt, challenge, and curiosity. Use it as a tool to navigate the complexities of life with greater clarity and confidence. Remember, the goal isn't to have all the answers, but to embrace the journey of questioning and discovery. Thank you for joining me on this transformative journey today. If this concept sparks something within you, I encourage you to take the first steps and explore it in your daily life. Remember, it's not about perfection. It's about practice and openness. If you found value in this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss more content like this. Also, let me know in the comments, what did this idea make you reflect on? How might it change the way you see your surroundings or approach challenges? And before you go, don't forget to check out the 2 videos appearing on your screen now. One will deepen your understanding of this topic, and the other might just surprise you with a new perspective. Don't miss tomorrow's video, where we'll continue to explore ideas that can help you unlock your full potential. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time.